Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we are making something that we've made already. It's banana bread. We're gonna do it in a different form. Banana bread, we're gonna do it in muffin form. And when I was gathering all the ingredients, I realized I have no granulated sugar. So we're substituting brown sugar instead. So it's kind of like a different recipe. And the reason I'm doing something that we've done already before is because it's been a heck of a week.
So excuse me, Rod?
Yes?
Get our pan so I can put the rest of the cupcake line.
Okay, I'll get you the other pan, but I don't think we're going to need it. Okay?
Well,
they're gonna be jumbo sized. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a week. I got my second COVID shot on Monday, so that is really exciting. But I had a lot of side effects from it this time. The first time I just had the sore arm and that was it. And it was fine. This time didn't come out so lucky.
Yeah, we don't have
all that being said,
obviously
I don't regret it.
We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
Yeah, I know. We're missing the other yellow. I have no idea where it is. I only keep cupcake liners in one spot, so I don't know. The first day was fine. I got it Monday afternoon, again at the convention center. There was nobody there this time. Nobody.
Well, there were some people there.
Well, obviously there were some people there giving us shots. But if you remember the last time, there was cars up and down the length of the convention center. But this time, we just drove straight up, went right. Well, we had to go back and forth, but we were able to go right inside and go up to a lane right away. So with everything, including me waiting the 15 minutes afterwards, I think it was 25 minutes, 28 minutes total. So that was really nice. I did have the sore arm. It was maybe a little more sore than last time.
My nose.
I know. She's got allergies. Side note, we think it's allergies because she feels fine. Otherwise, she's just, a lot of running nose, so her nose hurts from all the nose blowing. But she's gotten really good at blowing her nose. But we bought children's Allegra for her and giving that to her. We gave it to her 2 or 3 nights so she could sleep and not in the last 2 nights because she's actually been okay. Better. So yeah, had a really sore arm, and I was kind of tired and had a weird taste in my mouth the rest of the day, but that was fine. That was what it is. Tuesday, I woke up in a haze. I hadn't slept very well, like at all that night. Just woke up a lot. Not even from the pain in my arm, just awake a lot. And so I expected to be tired, but even after my tea, which usually, clears me up and I'll still feel tired, but my head will be clear. I was so hazy in and out all day. Yeah, and my arm did get even more sore. And I had some nausea and some cramps later in the day. Luckily, nothing bad. It was only 2 or 3 times throughout the afternoon. But then at night, I started getting really bad chills. That was not cool. And I don't get fevers, so I don't know if I would have gotten a fever. But I slept really well that night. And I woke up feeling fine on Wednesday. My arm was still a little sore, but I didn't have anything else going on. So that's good. And, I feel fine from it now. My arm is not sore at all. So, yay. Like I said, no regrets. We'll totally do it again. Oh, yeah. We're not going to use this one because you were drooling in it, okay? So, let's get started. This is going to be really quick because it's just been a week and I just want to do something nice and easy. So we've got 3 bananas in here. Gonna mush them up. Sorry, Erica, without my Pyrex bowl, I gotta do metal on metal. All right, so bananas were mushed by themselves. I'm gonna add my ice cream scoop of brown sugar.
No ice cream scoop.
All right, next we're gonna add our 2 eggs. So I had heard that Staples will make copies and laminate your vaccination card for free, and they do. It was awesome. I had read to not laminate your actual card in case you need a booster, so like I said that to them, and they're like, oh, we wouldn't do it anyway. So that was cool. You're gonna look for the other yellow one?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're a great finder.
You are a great finder. All right, next in our wet ingredients, we've got half a cup of shortening. So now we're gonna add some baking soda, baking powder, and salt, and our flour, 2 cups. And I forgot to say last week when we went on our monorail trip that we wound up eating supper in the Contemporary Resort at the Contempo Cafe. I hadn't included the video for that because they're doing construction on some of the rooms in the Contemporary in the main building. So it was very loud when we were eating there. But it was still fun, and we got to see the monorails going through. And yesterday, well, this weekend, I guess whenever you want to do it, was the Star Wars race weekend. So David and I did a 10K. So he really wanted me to be able to get a good time. It was pretty hot out though, so I did not have a good time. So we just did a couple loops around the neighborhood, and I started first, and then he did 1 lap, and then waited for me here until I finished both of mine, and then I took her, and we hung out waiting for him while he did his second loop. Yeah, it went fine. It was really hot out. It was in the 90s by like 10:30 when we started. So, and it was supposed to rain today, which is why we were doing it yesterday, but it is a lot nicer out. It's still humid, but it's only in the 70s still, and it's afternoon right now. So yeah, but we did it, and we're happy that it's done. So now my running season is over. I think I'll transition to bike riding for my cardio. All right, so our batter is pretty much done. I do have chocolate chips that I'm not adding just yet. I'm gonna make, here's the wet one. I'm gonna make 1 or 2 muffins without chips. And then add the chips in and mix that up. So she will get some. Okay, your muffins will be the red ones, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we've got 2 for her. And I'll just mix these chips in. So I have mentioned I'm a DVC, Disney Vacation Club member. I only had like minimal points because that's what I could afford when I first bought into it. And then moving down here, we weren't doing vacations, as much, but I really like doing the little staycations. And now that she's around, it's nicer to get a 1-bedroom so she can go to sleep early and we can have some time to ourselves. So I wound up adding on some more points, and that let me book a birthday trip for her again later this year, Vero Beach for the fall, and I rebooked our cruise that was canceled, and I didn't have to pay cash difference. I was able to use all of my new points to cover that. So we have a cruise booked for September of 22, and we bumped it from a 4-day Bahamas to a 7-day Caribbean. So that's exciting. I just did that yesterday, actually. So it's something to look forward to, a long ways away. But it's the farthest out we could book with my returned points. And I think that's all they have in terms of what's scheduled currently anyway. It's a year and a half almost, or a year and 3 months. Well, here's hoping that things are looking much better than even now, and we feel comfortable going on a cruise. I really like cruises, so I hope that things get better. So she's over in this little like hutch thing with baskets that we keep a lot of our baking stuff in, including these, and she's looking for the other yellow one. That was her reason for going over there, but she pulled over a chair and she's going through everything now, and she's finding everything. Apparently that's where we keep our bubbles, and it's been so long that I did not remember. All right, so we were able to get 8 jumbo muffins. It's these are pretty full, but these are more 3/4 full, which is what I was hoping for. But I didn't want to have a tiny muffin, so I'm gonna have 2 jumbo muffins. With the loaf size, it would normally go for $3.50 for about 60 to 70 minutes. But I read that when you're converting it to muffins, you bump it up by 25 degrees and obviously cook it for less. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. I'll check it probably after about 20 minutes. And yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, welcome back. She just woke up from her nap, so she's a little groggy. But she's hungry, so we're going to have a snack. Here's our muffins. And this is one of the bigger ones. And I think because we used brown sugar, it's going to be a little harder on the outside, a little crunchier. But I think it'll be fine on the inside. These took about a half hour to bake.
Bowl, please?
You want a bowl? Sure. Pop this out. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Nice and moist inside. Go for it.
Moist.
Remember to eat over your bowl? Is it good? Can I try it? Thank you. Well, those are very yummy. They are just as moist on the inside.
So,
Thumbs up
yeah.
or a high five? Or a fist bump? Oh,
Fist
right.
bump
Fist bump.
and do everyone on that movie.
Yeah, is that from Big Hero 6?
Ew.
Does Baymax do that? Yeah, he's silly. Alrighty. Oh, she's been watching Fancy Nancy lately. We have a book from a friend of mine, Alexis, so thank you. And she gave to her when she was littler. And she hadn't been interested in it until recently, but now that's all we're reading. It's got 12 stories in it, so we've read those nonstop. And then we saw that on Disney Plus there's an animated show with it, so we started watching that this week, and she loves it. And it's making her more interested in speaking French because it's fancy. So, fancy Nancy! All right, well, we're gonna end it here. This was nice and short and delicious.
Yeah, and
So,
how do I have to my head is get all to my feet, the rest of it is go back up to and I leave but then it will go all the way up to my head.
Okay, that's her power meter. She was mostly full after her nap, but now with the muffin, it's all the way up to her top of her head.
Almost.
Oh, okay, almost. All right, well, we're gonna let her finish up, and I hope you have a wonderful week. So we will see you next time.